There's a book of Revelation chapter 11 verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. First and foremost, I would like to call Yahawashi that ones to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole flag, to all you brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, tell you brothers stay strong, pushing this quick lesson. I don't want to make this too long, but I want to go into how Esau is realizing that the Most High he's working, and how is he doing? How is he working? He's waking up his elect men. Okay, and these devils, the top elite of Esau, they see this and they're afraid, and rightfully so. Okay, because they know what the future holds. They know about the scriptures. They know that they're gonna go into slavery. So what are these devils gonna do? They're gonna go ham. Okay, they're gonna go crazy. Like the scripture says, the devil knows that he has but a short time. So these devils they're gonna try to do everything in their power, everything in their might, to try to stop that from happening. Okay, try to stop for them to go into slavery. Okay, so these devils are gonna go crazy, man. They're gonna be like rabid dogs. That's why they're gonna unleash the military to destroy people, especially our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Okay, so they're really gonna go hard at us, man, at our people. But certain of us, the whole full elect, okay, the 144,000, the 1/3, these devils are gonna, like the script says, they're gonna come in like a flood, but the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. Okay, so when Esau thinks he has the upper hand on us, meaning the whole full elect, the Most High, he's gonna stop it from happening. He's gonna stop these devils in their tracks. Okay, one way or the other, whether he gives us spiritual power, whether he makes us teleport from one spot to another spot, or whether he just delivers us up with the chariots, however the Lord is gonna do it. But the Most High is gonna deliver us. Okay, the Most High is gonna deliver us from the military coming against us and try to destroy us, try to kill us. Okay, but I read out Revelation 11 verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Who was the them? That's talking about the whole full elect. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So, the great fear that fell upon them, that's talking about the elite of Esau. So the fear of the Most High is in these devils, man. Okay, these devils are starting to fear because they're realizing like, oh shit, we paid trillions of dollars for this truth to not come out, but it came out. You see, so hey, that proves to you, man, that the Most High is real, because these devils did everything they could in their power to try to stop the truth from coming out, but it came out either way. Why? Because the Spirit of Yahawashi came upon certain men that He chose from the beginning of time to to wake others up. Okay, which the others is the rest of the elect. Okay, let me get this scripture. There's a book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 15. Horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do but hear of me. And that's all that's happening right now. These devils, all they're doing is listening, is hearing. The word of Yahawashi through the prophets. Okay, so right now, these devils are afraid, but right now it's just talking, right? But then eventually it's going to come to a physical form. And what I mean by that is these devils are actually going to witness Yahawashi and the angels coming in them ships. Okay, so if these devils are afraid now, what the fuck do you think is going to happen when these devils witness and see Yahawashi and the angels, live in person, man? A lot of these fucking Edomites, in these governments, a lot of these devils, like congressmen and congresswomen that the politicians that lie to us every fucking day. Some of them motherfuckers are gonna die of heart attacks when they see Yahawashi and the angels, because when they see Yahawashi and the angels, they know that they fucked up, man. Okay, right now they're afraid when they hear the words of Yahawashi, and coming from the prophets, beginning with the apostles, great Millstone on down. But eventually it's gonna come to a point where these devils are going to be afraid because they're going to see Yahawashi in the chariots. So once again, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 verse 15, horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do but hear of me. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me get Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, verse 3, and it says, "And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong, and the thousands of heaven." And that man is talking about Yahawashi, and the thousands of heaven is talking about the angels. That's when they come, when Yahawashi comes in the fathership, and you're going to have Michael, the archangel, and the rest of the angels right along Yahawashi in smaller ships. Okay, the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Now the countenance that's Yahawashi coming in the ships, revealing himself in what Esau calls the so-called UFOs. Okay, it's gonna be pretty much something that something out of a movie, man. Just like what is it, ID4? Independence Day, when that big ship finally revealed itself, and the people were looking up, and people were afraid, people were running away, they didn't know what the fuck they were looking at. That's exactly how it's gonna be, man. You see, and he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Exactly, because the people are gonna be on ground, of course, and them ships are gonna be in the heavens. And people are going to be looking up, but Yahawashi is going to be looking down. And the angels are going to be looking down. And the people down there are going to be shaking and trembling. Okay, they're going to be shitting their pants. They're going to be pissing their pants because they don't know what the hell they're looking at. It's going to be almost like a out of body experience. They don't know if it's reality. It's going to be like a dream to them, man. Like, what the fuck am I looking? Is this real? Is it, People are going to be confused. But of course, the main point is people are going to be trembling. People are going to be afraid. And these devils are going to be afraid. Right now, they're just hearing the words, and they're hearing the men of the Lord prophesy. But at one point, it's going to be physical. Okay, and what do you think Yahawashi and the angels are going to be doing? They're going to be getting busy, man. They're going to be killing shit, destroying shit, man. Okay, remember, the day of vengeance burns in Yahawashi's heart. Okay, and then not only that, also the scripture that says, Yahawashi is pretty much coming to get even those that pierced him. You see, because what Yahawashi had to endure and what he had to go through, when he was being crucified, he was being spat on. People were talking shit about him. They were throwing rocks at him. They were punching him. They were whipping him. They were doing all types of shit, and eventually they crucified him, right? So all that, the pain that he had to go through, and the shame. What do you think of a man, that goes through that type of thing? He's gonna want revenge. He's gonna want payback. Okay, that's a natural thing of a man. When somebody does you dirty, you want to get them back, 7 times fold. You want to get them harder. And that's what Yahawashi is gonna get. He's gonna get revenge, man. Vengeance burneth in his heart. Because of what these devils, the Romans, and even the 2/3 of his people, what they did to him, man. So Yahawashi, he's gonna come like a lion, man. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much it. I just want to, make a little quick lesson. But anyways, with that, I'm going to call out Yahawashi Shai Bashim Hakudash. Till next time, Yahawashi Shai Ratazam. Say Shalom.